All right. So what's going on? What's going on? So today I wanted to go into some concepts, math and ELA. What's up, Vixano? And I'll kind of mix it up a little bit. For the math stuff, I actually kind of want to get started with like more difficult material early today. So let me pull up some problems that I could whip out. We'll give you guys some problems. Okay. So should we do rate? Yeah, let's start with rate. Let's see if I can get a hard. Oh yeah, this is a good one. So how y'all doing today? Everybody doing good? What's up? What's up? Aled, Immortal. What's up, guys? Okay. Well, today we're going to be talking about rate, and then we're probably going to go into poetry or something. So if there's something you guys want to work on, like holler. But otherwise, that's what I think what's going to go down. All right, so let me just wake up. I just woke up from a nap. Angle problems? Yeah, we can do angle problems. If that's where you want to start. Let me give you a rate problem just to start because I had this one in my head for a while. And they used to do problems like this on the SHSAT all the time. Let's say all right, cool. Here's the first one, rate problem. A runs 30 miles an hour, B runs 70 miles an hour. How far from point B will they collide? And no answer choices on this. I think you guys might be able to get this pretty quickly, actually. Should I draw arrows for your visualness? And then after this, we can definitely jump on some angle problems. I got some parallelogram problems that I think might be good for you guys. All right, I was going to do that. Oh, wow. Chill. Bliv, what's up? You got a question mark as a avatar, but definitely got the answers. So it's from Bliv. Anybody else? All right, so I'm going to jump into this then, if nobody else has got any things to say. So keep in mind that they're both working together to crush the distance in between them. So we can kind of assume that we can add their work together. Another way to kind of picture this is to ask yourself, how far do each of these go after 1 hour? Well, if this guy's going 30 miles an hour, after 1 hour, he goes 30 miles. And after 1 hour, this guy goes 70 miles. Notice that if you add that up, you'll get 100. But we could also just do this again. After another hour, he'll be at 60. And after another hour, he'll be at 140. looking at this 140 and 60, yeah, they sure do add up to 200. Another way, like algebraically, you could do this is you could say 30 miles an hour times however long it takes plus 70 miles an hour times however long that takes needs to equal the entirety of the distance, 200. And the reason why we can add them up, well, I mean, I think you guys know you can add it up. It's distance equals rate times time, and this is the rate, and that's the time. And if they both start at the same time, and if they both collide at the same time, then yeah, the time for both of their runs are going to be exactly the same. So then you get that 100x equals 200, and that's when you get your x equals 2. Now this would be an answer choice in the test, know that. But what this is the amount of time they ran for 2 hours or whatever. Okay, so does this make sense to you guys? I feel like, I mean, Blue got it so quickly. Yeah, we can jump into geometry problems, some angle problems. I'm going to see if I can bring something a little bit difficult for you guys. Give me a second. Let me look something up. Where did that go? Yeah, exactly. What? Okay. Finally. I have all these problems kind of like stored away on my computer, and I can like pull them. Oh, that's a really good one. There's a lot of really good ones here. Let's do... Oh man, these are all so good. Let's do this one. Okay. Angle problems. Yeah. Okay. Let me bust this out then. You got it, Immortal. How y'all doing today, by the way? Is everybody doing good? Life treating you all right? Life's good out here, man. Life's nice. And then let's see. And then let's just label some points here. And let's say EB is equivalent to BC. Okay, who can give me angle X? This is a really good one. And also I don't know the answer to this one, so it's not like I'm judging any answer that comes out of you guys. I really don't care. Oh man. Cool. Wow, this is a really good one. I didn't even realize how hard this is. Okay. I'm assuming that U is a degree measurement. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, interesting, Bliv. And what about the indicator at the bottom broke it open for you? So, immortal essences. Think to yourself if you're feeling stuck. Think to yourself, why do they give you the information they give you? Why are there so many triangles present? What do we know about triangles and at least the rules of their angle measurements? Why are we given that these two lines are equal to each other? Does that give us any more information? Because, they could have made this with rectangles, or they could have made it with circles, or they could have made it with, oh, you thought X was angle E or something? No, and just to be absolutely clear about this, angle X is the same thing as angle EDA. Just so there's no confusion there. Man, you guys are quiet. This must be a hard problem. Are you guys still working on it, or should I give you the solution to this? Jerry's in the building. If you understand Illuminati, that's funny. Bliv, your second guess? You gotta feel confident, man. Just think to yourself, why do they give you this information? What more information is available to you? Should I go over the answer on this? Okay, so if you're working, keep working, but otherwise I'm going to show you how this is done. So, like I said before, and I've been saying it a couple times now, you have to ask yourself, okay, Jerry's coming with 64. That could be it. I don't know the answer. Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you, there's two ways to get a math problem wrong. You either don't know the concepts or can't figure it out, or you have a mathematical problem, like a mechanical mistake, and they both are wrong. So just because you know all the concepts, there's still that kind of daunting task of executing perfectly. You know what I mean? And like even yesterday, I made a mistake when I was multiplying. It happens to all of us. All right, so let's jump into this problem. We have to ask ourselves, what piece of information are we given? And then we have to kind of take the next leap. Like, have you guys ever seen like for example, if like, let's say you hear lightning, it's like a cloud that's like lightning, and you can hear that and the sound coming off of it. I promise I'm going somewhere with this, guys. And your friend is all drippy and there's a puddle underneath your friend when they walk inside your house, right? There's your house, there's your window where you can see the lightning outside. And your friend walks in and there's a puddle all over the place. Now, I don't need to tell you that it's raining. You can see the lightning and you can see the puddle and you can make the connection that, oh, that must mean that it's raining, because these clues are pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? They're pretty indicative of the rain. So why did I come up with this beautiful artwork to show you this? Because I want to talk about this little piece of information right here. A lot of people will read that and go, like I know they're equal, but how does that help with my angle measurements and stuff like that? But there's a reason they give you this. Just like the puddle and the lightning, this is a clue to another piece of information that they want you to know, but they're not going to directly tell you. So what is that piece of information? Let me just pull out this triangle from the diagram. Really poorly done, whatever. And we know that EB is the same size as BC. And we know that that's 1/114. Great. So I guess I'll just, I'm a little bit ahead of you guys, but what triangle or what type of triangle is this? And if you know what type of triangle it is, what additional pieces of information do we now know because of what type of triangle this is, especially relating potentially to the degree measurement? So what are your thoughts on that? I'm going to drink some Diet Coke. Chill while you guys figure that out. BC equals BE. Yep. What piece of information? Yes, Yashin. That's exactly it. The chat is like 20 seconds behind, or the video is, but yeah, that's exactly it. An isosceles triangle. So if this is an isosceles triangle, what does that tell us about potentially? Because our answer needs to be a degree measurement. So we want to take our information and use it, right? So just like if someone comes in wet and there's lightning, we know it's raining, and therefore we might want to close our windows, or we might want to cover, roll up the window in your car or whatever. What does the isosceles triangle inform us about the angle measurements in this isosceles triangle? Yeah. So, Jerry, you're very close. Yasin, yes, two sides are equal. Now, if you say angle B is equal to angle C, that's a little bit off, dude. So, notice that this angle here, the wider it gets, the wider this side is. Just like if I were to draw like a line like this, hold up. And the wider my angle gets, the wider the opposite side is. The smaller the angle gets, and that's the angle in here, the smaller the opposite side is. Large angle, large opposite side, small angle, small opposite side. So if we see that these are the two opposite sides, then yeah, exactly, Jerry, that's E. All right, so we know that this guy and this guy are equal to each other. Okay, so what does that mean we can do next, basically? Because if this angle is equal to this angle, and we know that that angle is 114, what does it mean about the measurement of angle E, and what does it mean about the angle measurement of angle C here? E equals C. Yeah, exactly. Cool. So that piece of information is just derived from the EB equals BC kind of part of it. And so another thing, just because these two lines are equal, what we know is that this is an isosceles triangle. Now, they could have said in the problem, triangle EBC is an isosceles triangle. They could have, but instead they chose to do it by saying this. So they don't tell you exactly what's going on, but they tell you kind of like a hint on what's going on behind the scenes there. And Yashin is actually 100% correct here. So another thing we know about triangles, another piece of information that we can use, this page is like all trash now, is all three angles add up to 180. So that means this plus 114 is 180. So that means 66 is what remains for these two angles. And so just like Yashin mentions, you're going to divide that by 2 because there needs to be 2 of these angles. So 33 and 33. So, hold on one second. Sorry about that. So, if this is 30, oh my god, look at this pen. Look how busted this is. Hold up, it's not focusing on it. Look how busted it is. It's like all leaking and like, I guess you can't even really see it that well. But dude, it's like, it's busted. Look at how gross that is. There's like a wiggly thing at the top. Whatever. So, that's 33. That's 33. All right, chill. So now we're getting some degree measurements. So yeah, exactly. Does anybody have an instinct on what we could potentially do next? Another piece of information that would help us here? Does anyone have a clue? Add 31 to 33, says Jerry. And what are you trying to do with that number 64? How is that? And subtract it from 180. That's what's up. All right, so what Jerry kind of did on the low, and I'm going to pull up another piece of paper so you can see what's up here, is that Jerry took this triangle out of it. Because we now know that this is 33 and this is 31, right? So now that we've taken this triangle out of it, like this, then we do it all over again because we know all three of these angles is going to equal 180. So then we subtract these two angles, which is a 64. Bang, bang, 6, 7, 1, 1. 116. Okay? So now we can add this to our diagram. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you guys are on this one. Cool. So from here we have one more step. Who knows it? Where do we go from here? Yeah, then Jerry's there again. Very nice. So what he's kind of pointed out here, this is E and this is D, and it's super zoomed in, let's just say. We know that this is 33, this is X, and this is 116. Whenever we have two angles on a line like this, just like a triangle's angles, these two angles will add up to 180. Why is that? Well, a circle is 360 degrees, and if you cut a circle in half, that's 180 degrees. And it doesn't matter if I split up this 180 degrees in 90 and 90, or if I split up this 180 degrees in 60 and 120. Either way, a half a circle has to add up to 180 degrees. So we could pretend that there's a big circle around this point, and yeah, these two angles need to add up to 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus that 116. And I think this is what Jerry's getting at. If so, good stuff, man. 64. Bang, 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 bang. That's going to be our answer, dudes. Fun? Easy? Yeah. At least we got the answer in the picture here. But yeah, I mean, really, really, really. Do you guys have any questions about this? Because it's just using kind of information you probably learned a year ago, maybe even a little bit, more recent than that, but information that's in your brain. But what they do is they dress up the information to seem really, really complicated. Oh, what's up, Jessica? So yeah, do you guys have any questions about this before I scoot off it? Yeah, I'm gonna do you guys another one, another angle problem, just so we can redeem our skill set here. Oh, this is a really good one. Should we do that? I don't know. No, Jerry, you're good, man. Doing a good job, homie. Okay. All right. Here's another one that'll hopefully blow your minds a little bit. Yeah, if you haven't already, leave a like or share the video. I love all that stuff. Super appreciate it. Even just coming and studying is super awesome. Thanks for being here. Tony's back. What's up? What's up? We're doing geometry, Tony. All right. Do something like this. Something like this. You guys should be getting scared already. You should already be getting scared. What shape is this? What could it be? Okay. Okay. I don't have my ruler with me, but I'm doing the best I can, bros. Okay. That looks awesome. And P, and these are points, Q, R, M. Okay. Let's see here. And remember, you got to think to yourself, why is Tyler giving us this information? What could potentially we learn from this information? And what additional information is available to us based on what we are? So what I want to know is, I want to know what angle X is. Okay. And let's say this guy in here is 60 and this guy in here is 70. Okay, go for it, bros. And I don't know the answer for this, so yeah. Oh, a boss. What's up, man? Algebra? Yeah, we can do algebra after this for sure. Did I blow your mind too hard with these angle problems, Immortal Essence? It's fine. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. I'm just a humble YouTube channel with only, how many? 700 subscribers. Yeah, it's super small, actually. So I'm going to give you guys like 2 minutes to work with this one. So you can throw your answer in the chat when you get it. Basically, when the clock on the top of the video says 27, that's when I'm going to explain it. Jessica, you did this without paper? Dang. Okay, so let me go over it. Got a lot of good answers in here. So again, we can label what we know. MP is equal to PR. So yeah, we got a isosceles triangle there. NP is equal to QP. So we got something going on there. I don't actually know. Yeah, I actually don't know what that would do. I'm like on the bus. Oh, should I have these streams later in the day? So these three angles need to equal 180. 70 plus 60 is 130. So that 180 minus that 130 is going to be 50. So we know that this guy right here, 50. Now what, guys? What's the next step? Oh, so these, I guess, would be a cross angle. Oh, yeah. So because these two angles are on a line, this angle here and this angle here, they're both on this straight line, they have to add up to 180. So because of that, we know that this is 120 in here, right? Yeah, I guess we don't need to know that that equals that, which is whatever. I mean, frankly, it doesn't matter that much. So then we know that these are this triangle is isosceles, and if that's 120 up top, just like earlier, this angle and this angle are going to be equal to each other, which is why basically they teach you about these different types of triangles. Minus the 120, we get 60 divided by 2, that's 30, that's 30. Dude, good job, guys. Wow, that's nice. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, I guess we didn't need to know that NP equals QP. I don't know. I was just feeling a little extra there. So yeah, we can go into algebra. Do you guys have any like specific? Did I make a mistake here or something? 90 minus 50 is 40. It's 90 minus 50. Did I mess up? It happens. Yeah, but I think this is all good. PQR isn't an isosceles triangle. PQR, no, it is not. Because just because this angle is equal to this angle, or this line is equal to this line, and this line is equal to that line, doesn't mean that these two are equal. Like this could be 10 and 10, and this could be 12 and 12. So that's how we know it's not isosceles. We also know it's not isosceles because if this side was equal to this side, let me actually bust this triangle out. This is a good question, dude. Q, R, P. And if that's 60 and if that's 70, there's no way that we can have two angles equal each other inside this triangle. Because if this and this angle are the same, 70 and 70, this adds up to way more than 180. This would be 140 plus 60, that'd be 200, so that doesn't go. But what if this is 60? Well, that'd be 120 plus 70 is 190. So that doesn't work either. So there's no way that this can be an isosceles just based off the angle measurements. Yeah. So algebra. I might have some algebra questions ready to rock actually that you guys might like. Actually, I don't know. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is an interesting question. I wonder if you guys will get it. So, okay. For what value of x will the above expression result in an odd number? And this could be, this could be like a grid-in. So for grid-ins, there is potentially more than one right answer. So just any value of x that is that makes it an odd number, I guess.
I feel like you guys are on it very nice. Yeah. So the key here is that decimal place. Because basically what this is saying is 2 times x, and any whole number times 2 will be even number. So 0.5 is 1, 1.5, that will 3, 7.5, that will 15. All of these numbers were long as they have 5. Really nice, guys. All right. Okay, so this may not be immortal. Are you okay? Oh, there's static. Sorry, guys. That's just because my equipment's really bad. I mean, not really bad, but like kind of bad. All right. So let me just turn down my microphone. That should help a lot, actually. So tell me if that's better, basically. All right. So here's a problem that's not really an algebra problem, but it's it's like a really good SHSAT problem. So tell me, I just changed the microphone. Tell me if it's changing or if it's still horrible. Yeah, I need a sound team. I need a sound guy. Okay, that should be better. Is it too low? Hopefully it's not too low now. Let me know if it's still too quiet. This is a learning process, you know what I mean? Because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube won't let me use their streaming platform. So I have to use some like third-party one. So what do you think about this one, bros? This is just... Do I ever want to do an ASMR? No. I have no desire for that. Unless it's like math-based. Unless it's just like a pen scratching a piece of paper. But no one cares about that. Thanks, Immortal Essence. I appreciate building me up like that. That's super nice. I guess this one isn't as much as a algebra problem as it is a rate problem, but that's kind of what I wanted you guys working on anyways. So also, how is 5 p.m. for you guys for this stream? Should I move it to 6 p.m.? I kind of want to keep it at 5 p.m., but 6 p.m. would be good. Jerry, 4? 4 what? 4? How much time does it take? 4? Shit. I mean, I think it's a good answer. I kind of remember the answer to this one, but not really. But I don't know if just the number 4 is the right answer there, dude. Okay, I'll give you guys like a minute more and then we'll go over this when it turns 38. Yeah, Jerry, don't make me roast your answer, dude. Give me some context.
Okay, we got to 38, and I feel like you guys are still working. Do you need more time, or are you just weeping into your hands and the amount of time won't make any difference? Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to get to this answer for this problem. All right, so this really is just a rate problem. That's generally what this is. So reading a manuscript, that's 8 hours. Is that 8 hours? To 12 is 3, and then 5, yeah. So that's 8 hours a day. And notice on the first day you get in at 10. So on Monday you only have 7 hours. Tuesday you have 8 hours. Wednesday 8. Thursday 8. And Friday 8. I mean, however long it takes, right? I begin reading a 630-page manuscript. I can read 18 pages in an hour. So how many hours is it going to take, right? Third day at 4 p.m., 2 days at 6 p.m., Friday at 3 p.m. Oh, you guys are so close. I'm pretty sure you're really close, actually. So, where was I? Yeah. So 18 pages an hour, and I got to read this many. So remember, this is a speed, pages an hour. So it's rate times time equals distance. Remember, rate times time equals distance. In this case, it's rate times time equals pages. And our rate is 18. Our time, we don't know, bros. And our distance or pages is 630. So what is 630 divided by 18? Oh, joy. I love long division. You know what? I'm just going to divide both these by 18, and then I'm going to simplify that. So that's actually going to be a 315 divided by 9. Let me put that over here. A 315 divided by 9 scenario instead of a 630 divided by 18 scenario. So this will be 327, 45, 5. Okay, so it's going to take me 35 hours to read. Oh, it is Tuesday. Lovely. 35 hours to read this entire 630-page manuscript. The first day is 7. The second day, 15. The third day, 23. After the fourth day, 31. So it does need to bleed into Friday. 4 more hours. And if I start working at 9, then we have to 10, to 11, to 12, to 1. Bang. 35, yeah. Cool, so that's how this one is done. Mel, what's up, Mel? So yeah, do you guys have any questions about this one? Was it just that turning the page speed into the amount of manuscripts? Was it counting how long you work each day? That type of thing? Because this one is tricky, but I feel like you guys could have done it. I feel like you could do it. Let me pull up a similar problem that you guys can do. Let me see. It's probability already. Huh. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, let me give you guys one more just so you can have practice. The redemption arc can be real. Let's see. Yeah, it'll just take a second just to read this, so just chill, I guess. All right, here we go. Oh, thanks, more lessons. I thought my handwriting was like trash, but thank you. Okay, so at 4 a.m., the temperature, which I think I misspelled, was 25 degrees. During the rest of the day, the temp raised 4 degrees per hour. What was the temp at 1 p.m. that day? Remember to listen to your heart on this one and have fun, guys. Follow your dreams. I guess you already are if you're here studying. I mean, not a lot of kids that wake up in the middle of summer and want to study. So, good for you for being here, for sure. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be on all summer. 70? Okay. Oh, what's up, Elizabeth? Oh, school is still going on? Dang. I forgot. That sucks. School's fun, I guess. Okay. You thought you saw 5 degrees? Okay. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, Jerry's got it too. Yeah, I feel like you guys did really, really good. So what was it about this one that you guys were able to crush? And what was it about this reading this manuscript one that you guys had problems with? What's up, Birdie? So what was it that was like so because you guys crushed this one. The people that gave answers for this is like gave it so quickly and they gave me right answers as 61. Eventually that's what everybody said. So what was it about this problem that was just so heinous in comparison to this temperature problem? I know it's hard to kind of verbalize it, but what do you guys think? Easier to understand, less kind of moving parts, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always interested in what makes a problem a little bit harder than another problem. Yeah, Venus. Yeah, that's exactly right. Bigger numbers. Yeah, that could be it too. That could be it too. Maybe I'll show you guys this problem really quick. Okay, this is kind of a hard one, but okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do 2 more rate problems, and then we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Talk about monster trucks. We talk about how cool crows are. We can talk about whatever, guys. Here's 2 problems. Okay. First one. Okay, here's your question, bruh. Bruh. A partially filled pool has 600 gallons of water. A hose is turned on that gives 8 gallons a minute. How many gallons are in the pool after 70 minutes? I mean, of course, of the hose doing its thing. It's easier to work on paper than in your mind. Yeah, that's totally true. That's funny. In my mind. Dang, that's so. How are you that fast with these problems? Dang. Dude, what is up? Wow. Oh my God. Everybody's piling on. All right. I get it. You guys crushed this one. All right. So no problems there. Dang. That's really good. Um, wow. Should I give you this really hard? Should I give you a really hard rate problem or should I give you a kind of hard rate problem? You probably want a really hard rate problem. Let me go over this though, just to give you guys the answer. So 8 gallons a minute, 70 minutes. That's going to be that 560. This will be an answer choice on the test. However, how many gallons are in the entire pool? And this 560 has been added to the 600 that was already in there. And that's how we eventually get our answer of 1160. So just make sure that you're answering the question on this one for sure. All right, so let me give you a kind of a hard one. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There's so much. It basically is this huge word problem, but I'm just going to cut out the fat. And let's say. All right, here we go. John Boyancey ran 11 miles in 26 minutes. What was his average speed rounded to the nearest tenth in miles per hour? And then Yashin, we can go over some poet. Or we just man, it's already been an hour. I even had some poetry like ready to go for you guys. Like I'm not even lying. Let me show you. Where is it? Oh, did I? No, it's still there. Where is it? Yeah, I had this poem ready to go for you guys, but we'll just have to do it at another time, I guess. Oops, I just deleted the wrong thing. Hold up. Duh. Sorry for the moment of silence here, guys. Or moment of videolessness. Alright, that should do the trick. Okay. So we got some answers coming in too. We got 24. We have 25.4. 25.4. Yeah, I don't know the answer to this one. So Yeah, if you guys have, I'm gonna be doing these live study streams for a while. I'm gonna be doing them for sure. So if you have any friends who are interested in studying, I'd super appreciate if you can share this video or just share any other of my videos, just to like mess with the analytics for YouTube and help me out. Be super appreciated. So the key here, what makes this problem I think so difficult and why people are like, I think this is the answer, is because we're going from miles a minute to miles per hour, right? So that's what makes this so difficult, right? So I don't know, we got to put it in miles per hour. So, oh, I guess my internet is kind of weak right now too. Whatever. It's okay. So if 26 minutes out of 60, that's 13 out of 30. That's how many hours it is. It's a 13 out of 30, right? And he goes 11 miles in that time, in this many hours. So if rate times time equals distance, his rate times his time needs to equal his distance. His rate, we don't know. The time is 13 out of 30 hours, and the distance is 11. So this is difficult, yeah. 30. Divide both sides by 13 out of 30, so I can cancel that. And so keeping in mind that 11 divided by 13 over 30 is the same thing as 11 times 30 over 13. Wow, this is an ugly problem. I hope this works out okay. 30, 11, that's 0, 3, 0, 0, 3. Should have known that. So it's 3,300 over 13. Okay, cool. So this is his rate. This is his speed in miles per hour, right? So we then have to turn this into, or you could do that. Divide 11 by 26 and multiply by 60. Where'd you get that? Yeah, you could do that. I think you could get away with that for sure. 11 by 26 miles per hour. Yes, you can do that. That's really slick, Immortal Essence. I like that. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep grinding on this path that I started on, because the SHSAT is really big on just being able to solve problems, even if you just do it through kind of brute like math like this. This is going to be a 2. It's going to be a 26. That is a difference of 470. Please go in cleanly. What do you guys think? That's a 4 or 5? 5? 15? 5, 6? Yep. 50. So that's going to be a 3.3. 9. 3. Am I off the screen here? I am. Take that. That's 111. And so this is going to be a bigger number. This is going to be like an 8. So that's going to round up. So whoever said 25.4, well done. Really well done. So wrote 11 over 26 divided 26. What I did was wrote 11 over 26 and divided 60 by 26 and multiply the result by 11. Mel, that is crazy. What was your inspiration for that? That's kind of nuts. I mean, let me show you guys the math to what Immortal and Essence and Mel are talking about here. Because, I mean, they got the right answers. And, dudes, I do not care what you do to get that right answer. You just need to get it. So we have this 11 miles. I'm going to put the units so we all can be pretty clear here. 26 minutes. And what Immortal Essence did was multiply this by 60. And she's going to get a right answer. But notice when I fill out her diagram, because 60 minutes is 1 hour. So this is just multiplying it by 1. When we do that, what we eventually get is 11 miles times 60 minutes. And then we have that 1 hour times that 26 minutes. And since it's multiplication in here, these minutes cancel out, which is why we do this. And we are left with at least our units being miles an hour, right? So we do the math in here. 60 times 11 is going to be whatever it's going to be, but you will eventually get down to this 25.4. Yeah. Yeah, and that's actually what Mel is suggesting as well, is making the unit conversion this way. And I like that too, bro. I like that too, guys. I think that's slick. So yeah, get those answers, get those right answers. All right, cool. So I think I'm going to bounce out of here. We didn't get to the ELA today, and I know eventually we will. I had some poetry ready to go for you guys. But yeah, I think I'm going to duck pretty soon. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Like I said earlier, we're going to be studying at 5 p.m. On weekdays, I think. Maybe not Friday. Depends on how I feel on Friday, I guess. But yeah, go to my website, tylerdieter.com. If you're looking for more kind of stuff, or looking for more work or more practice, or just because you want to study, and honestly, if you're studying hard now, it's going to be so much easier for you in October. So yeah, I recommend going to my website, dudes. Checking out the taking a test button, checking out the games button. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. And even in just the website in general, there's hundreds of pages of resources and learning materials for you guys and questions that you can answer and stuff like that. So I tried to make it as free as possible. There's no paywalls on it. I'm trying to make it as accessible as possible for all you guys. So really explore that site this week and next week when that handbook finally gets publicly released. Then we can like look over it and, kind of discuss the changes. But if I had to guess, and my guess is that they're going to make things a little easier, and they're going to make the ELA a little more opinion, like not opinion, but what's the word? Subjective, objective, one of those. Yeah. So yeah, dudes. Highly recommend that you go to the site, you check out the material. If there's any videos that you want me to make, you guys can request them and I could probably whip them up for you dudes. Or if there's a concept or a homework question or like a study question, you can hit me up here. Yeah. All right, dudes. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave the chat up just for a little bit, just so you guys can like kick it or whatever, or ask each other questions. But yeah, I'm out for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.